Hello, hello. All right, all right. What's good, guys? Today I'm gonna be telling you a story about about how I took like this college class and it was the worst thing ever. I told this story to impress a girl once and it didn't work. But basically, I go to a college where you have to take one like required course. It's like it's like a course to. They say it's like a course to make sure that you aren't like retarded or something. You know what I mean? So I take it, right? And my major is criminal psychology. And basically the plan was I was supposed to go in like this forensics class or something because that's like related to my major. But they put me in the stupidest like it was like a cooking class ever, bro. And like I've never been one to hate on education, but like they're lucky I didn't just like off myself. That was awful, dude. So I take this class. It's like a cooking class, but they pretend it's not. It's like um it's like telling you about like, oh, this is how you be respectful to people in the world, and then at the end we'll take you to take like brownies or something. And that sounds like it's fun, but it wasn't. Because I would get paired up with three girls, bro, and they wouldn't let me do anything. Like they genuinely wouldn't let me like do the class. They wouldn't let me cook, bro. They didn't trust me with anything, bro. Like I remember one time I was I was trying to like where she pulled up a recipe and I keep stuttering because this game's controls are so stupid, bro. Like why would I ever press 4? But anyway, and she pulled up like this recipe for like brownies or something, right? And I had to look at it. Like obviously I want to try and help even though she doesn't let me do anything. So I look over to her phone and she's like, "Don't touch my phone." Like in like a voice like that, right? And it's like, what am I supposed to do, bro? Like I know there's okay, so I have to preface this. There's like three teachers in that class. There's a woman, a man, and there's a guy who is Pakistani, I think. And he was like the bodyguard. He would sit outside in like a Seahawks.
Let me introduce myself.
He would have like a chair pulled
I'm
up,
a
right?
man of
And,
hate and disgust.
And he would sit there until like there was a problem. We needed to get permission from him to leave. So it's like this fat Pakistani dude, and we would have to check in with Muhammad. That's what it was called. After every class, we would have to check in with Muhammad. And I would like to remind you, I'm not supposed to be in this class. I was supposed to be in a forensics class, and they put me here with this dude named Muhammad. And it's like the stupidest thing ever because they would have us go like learn with like quotation marks. They would have us like do a hike or go to this place with friends and take 3 pictures. It was like stupid stuff like that. Like I had to
My
like
name
pay
is
for
not
parking once and I was pissed.
What is
But
important
basically,
is what I'm going to do.
this scene is sick. But basically,
I just fucking hate this world.
it was just the
and these
biggest
human
waste of time
worms
because it was
feasting
3
on
hours,
its
dude.
carcass.
And I
My
almost fell
whole
asleep
life is
every
just
class.
cold,
Because that
bitter
woman,
hatred.
the woman I was talking about,
And I
she would
always
come
wanted to
she would
die
come in
violently.
and like say the same thing.
This is the time of vengeance, and no
It would be
life
about,
is
like-
worth saving.
like peace or something. And it would be like this is how you build a healthy guy. Or like something like that. And it would go on for 30 minutes. And I literally told this fat dude named Malachi, who was my friend, I was like, dude, like my eyes were completely closed. Like I hope no one saw that. Because it was so boring. And then I was talking about Muhammad. Muhammad, me and him were like friends. And I was telling my parents about this. He would come up to me and he would have like caramels looked at me like the craziest person ever. And I realized, yeah, that probably was the stupidest thing ever because I'm eating caramels out of this guy named Thomas Pocket that I don't know, that I've never spoken to a day in my life. And stuck. And I realized, you wanna know why I did this, bro? I would come in at I would wake up at 5:30. I would wake up at 5:30 and I would eat nothing and I would go straight to that class. So I was like on 20 tired, right? So when this dude Muhammad handed me caramels, it was like the best thing in the world. Because I haven't eaten. And the whole class was that. What I just described sounds like the most mundane thing ever. So some woman talks about some arbitrary issue, and then you go and pick up round two. But it was that for 7 minutes, dude. I'll tell you a story. Alright, it's not 7, but you know what I mean. I'll tell you a story. So this one time, it was you have to prepare a speech for the end of the class. It could be on whatever you want, bro. So I was like, alright, sounds sick. And I was like, dude, whatever I want, I'm gonna make it about the 2014 City version. Which if you don't know, and I'm at the end, right? For some reason, I think it's randomly fine. And bro, I said through 30 different dudes who come up and they're like, the benefits of eating healthy, or blah 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 blah. And so I'm like, dude, I'm gonna look like the biggest dude ever. All these other dudes are like tryhards. All these other dudes are tryhards, trying to get a good grade, dude. And I'm over here trying to get it. But luckily these black dudes, I can't remember his name. He always had a Dallas Cowboys. But he saved my life. He goes up there, and I can't not. He says,
birds of a feather.
Kanye, and he goes and he talks about Kanye's album history, and I'm like, thank you, dude, you just saved my life. Because now I don't have to. Now I'm the second biggest idiot up there, right? So I have to go up there and do that, and it was all to prepare for the final class, which was where you had to do a 7-minute speech on global warming, I think. And so, remind you, this class is I have to wake up at 5 and eat nothing for this. I go up there and I'm like, and hold on, wait, I forgot to tell you this. They make you sit up there and you have to pull up pictures, right? And I pulled up the only thing I had that made sense to me was this sad picture of a cow. So I just stood up there, was yeah, the thing is with global warming is that the fossil fuels, blah blah blah. And I would do that for 7 minutes with this picture of a sad cow behind me. It's 1:44 p. And then I would have to go sit back down and everyone would do the same thing for it was 2 hours. It was a 2-hour class. Bro, let me tell you that class was the death of me. And when I told this story to my parents, and that one girl, they were both stuck up on the fact that I ate out of this Pakistani dude named Muhammad. I ate out of his pockets, bro. And it's listen, you've never been down bad if you never ate some stuff like that. And that's the end of my story. I finished the class. I got an A, and now I don't have to do that anymore. And that's pretty much it. And I suck at this game. Make sure to like and hit that bell.